So the thing about life is that no one can make our dreams happen for us. We have to do that. We also have to be the ones to believe in us, because in reality, no one else will. Let me preface that by saying, yes, obviously there may be people who do believe in and support you genuinely, and there may be concerns that are real concerns because your ideas might be destructive or harm yourself or others. But when it's something that has only one potential bad outcome, that you'll fail, let them hold on to that fear. Don't take that on as your own. Because failing is not necessarily actually a bad thing. I'm all over the place. It means that you have tried to do something that you've never done before, which is a lot more than most people can say. We are so scared as a society of failure, and I feel like we just have such a misconceived idea of what failure is. You cannot fail if you don't try. So I would rather fail because I tried than to have not done anything at all. A lot of this has to do with sharing your dreams, which I've learned recently the hard way, not really a good idea. Unless it's a very trusted person that you know is going to completely have your back on it. People's doubt can infect us and make us doubt ourselves. Going back to the main point, we have to believe in ourselves and our dreams for them to come to fruition. If we don't believe in ourselves, especially when we're surrounded by fear and doubt, not really the greatest foundation for achieving your goals. People who think small, dream small, or virtually have no dreams apart from their comfortable life, they are going to project their fears onto you. And remember, this has nothing to do with you. This has everything to do with them. They are there. They are their fears, not yours. So please, for the love of God, do not latch on to other people's fears. When people are projecting their fears, let's say you told someone this great idea you have. You are so excited about it, so you wanted to share it with someone so you can spread the excitement and the joy around it. First of all, unfortunately, that's really not usually how that pans out. Learn that from experience as well. This may come off as a concerned friend, a concerned family member. You have to pay attention, because a lot of times the silver lining in that is they're jealous, they're scared shitless of their own dreams and not having the courage to chase their dreams. And a lot of people in reality want to see your downfall. They are preying on it. They don't want to see you succeed because then you'll be better than them, right? And keep in mind, I'm not saying everybody in your life is going to be this way. Of course you will have people who back you 100%. But we have to be careful, because our dreams can get almost tainted by other people's opinions. And I mean, personally, when I have shared my current goals with people, which was a mistake, I will say, I will admit that, I don't say, and what do you think about that? People love to think that because you tell them something that you're going to do or you want to do, they think that that's their cue to jump in and tell you not to do it, number one, or tell you all the reasons why it's not gonna work out. But people love to share their opinion. Their opinions, their advice, all of that. Nobody asked you, darling. This is set in stone. It's mine already. I already achieved it, okay? But the thing is, if you really haven't achieved it yet, maybe don't share it with just anyone. Not really a good idea, I will say that. Let's say you are in this situation where you shared your current goals and dreams, and people are not reacting how you thought they would. Again, you want to share that joy, you want to share that excitement, and it sounds like a great idea, but people don't really act the way that we would hope they would act, right? So now you're in a situation where things that they said are running through your head. That doubt is creeping in. The doubt that you didn't even have prior to telling them. And this is where the issue lies. I realized, as long as I believe that this is what I'm going to do, this is my dream, it's mine, it's already mine, there is nothing anyone could say to change that, because I believe it. and I am going to make it happen. So as long as you have that foundation of fully backing yourself, if you're gonna tell people, go ahead, but as long as you know, okay, I'm telling people because I want to share this. It's not because I want them to share their fear with me. You cannot latch on to any fears, fear projections that people may have. The thing about dreams is they aren't our dreams on accident. Let me say that again. Your dreams are not your dreams on accident. You are meant to fulfill those dreams. I mean, most people do not fulfill their dreams. Let's be real. Fear stops us. Fear is a huge thing, but there are two different people in the world. The ones that are controlled and consumed by fear in every aspect of their lives. They play small, they settle, all of these things that in their minds prevent anything bad from happening. They stay in their comfortable little bubble and they don't want to rock the boat. They don't want to take a risk. Why? Because it's scary. And of course it's scary. It's a huge change from what you're used to. But by keeping their dreams that they've had since they were a kid, just because they think, oh, it would never happen for me and this and that, they're keeping that on the back burner and they're not allowing themselves to even try to turn that dream into a reality. That's one type of person. The other type of person is the person who is scared out of their mind, but they know in their heart, this is what I was meant to do, or this is for me. I am going to do this. Period. The end. They don't allow the fear to stop them. I would say that most people are scared most of the time, especially when doing things out of their comfort zone. You know, it's not comfortable. But the people who do things despite that fear, like they do it scared. Those are the people that make their dreams happen. Again, no one can hand us our dreams on a silver platter and be like, here you go, you put in no work and it was fearless and you were fine. Those people that live in that fear all the time are going to not only potentially be envious of the person who's gonna do it even though they're scared because they wish they had that courage and that bravery to take their own life by their reins. I feel like at the same time, if someone who's scared to follow their own dreams tells someone who is about to follow their own dreams to do it, or that they support it, it's almost like a jab in their own back because they are not even doing that. So why would they tell someone else they can? Does that make sense? Like, I feel that it would just kind of be hypocritical for people to do that. So it's easier for them to be like, that's not gonna happen. Yeah, good luck with that. You know what I mean? We are selling ourselves short by believing and trusting that other people know what we should do with our lives. Again, if you're harming someone and you're harming yourself, don't do that. But most of our dreams affect nobody. So why, like, okay, I'm gonna let you in on a little something. So I have a big move coming up. Okay, I'm changing locations. And there are some people who literally like, you're not doing that. Why would you do that? Oh my god, I'm really concerned for you. I'm gonna be coming down and checking in on you and all this stuff. And it's like, first of all, you're really not my friend. And second of all, why do you care? Why do you care? Oh, well, do you have a job lined up and you have this and you have that and all this advice and all of this stuff? And it's like, just please. People are so enticed by other people's lives when they're doing more than they may be in their current life. And it's like, just worry about yourself. And that is another reason people like to trickle in, because they think that they have more power than they do over other people's lives. Okay, we have so much power. I have the power to make my dreams come true. As do you, if you do the work and you believe in yourself, right? But the thing is that it's control. People want to have impacts on other people's lives. You make a life-changing decision, right? And you tell someone about it. And what are they doing? They're trying to convince you not to do that. Because if you actually listened to them and you didn't do the thing because the doubt settled in of other people, by the way, not your own doubt, you're weak. You're weak. You are letting that person dictate your life and your happiness. Why are we doing that? Why should we ever do that? So, again, you have to believe in you because no one else is going to. I don't care. You may have people who support you. That's fine. And that's great. And that's amazing. But the people who don't and pretend to are the ones you have to look out for. Because regardless of all of that, whether someone supports you or doesn't, you still need to do it. Because this is your life and you deserve to make your dreams come true. You deserve to chase those dreams. Even if you fail, you get back up again, you try again. Life is too short to be wishing. Like, let's say you had a dream since you were a little tiny girl, little tiny boy, little tiny whatever. And you go your whole life and you had opportunities to actually do something. You were just too scared, right? And you're on your deathbed and the one thing in your life that, I just spat at the camera, the one thing in your life that you're like, shit man, I didn't live a full life. Why? Because you didn't try. So key point, we are capable of more, way more than we even know. And if we are 90 sitting on our deathbed and beating ourselves up because we don't feel like we're finished, it's probably because you didn't chase that dream that's been nagging you in the back of your head since you were a little kid. Please follow your dreams, believe in yourself, because no one else will. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Have a great night. Bye.